Mr. Raj, welcome to session 7. So, tell me, what would you like to talk about today?
Hit my shrink, unloading trauma up off my dome till she called me terrorist, joking inside a comfort zone. That same comfort of dehumanization, Middle Eastern displacement that the people been facing. You barely trying to listen, trying to spread the guilt like butter with your clarified intentions. It's a paradise of stress existing which it feels living ill, but I gotta do my part to progress in the convo, so I told you about it to keep it real. Her response was stuttering, damn.
I just meant your beard was scruffy.
That was a reason to cover the sham and justify the joke, just in case it holds a big guilt, since I vented to your ass about racist trolls that I killed. She said,
I'm sorry, I'll do better.
Shit that happened next had me hoping for true effort. She asking me for advice. Well, I'm asking her if my beard would indicate a terrorist if I happen to be a white male. She said,
well, regardless of race, society perceives every man with an untrimmed beard as a terrorist. Besides, Trumpers stormed the Capitol, it's evident. They've been treated the same in my head.
See, being shaggy ain't a race thing to her, she an angel instead. Screaming it wasn't me, trying to lay the blame to arrest. Project so much, you split the side of fragments. The point over her head, she stood under the basket. There's a war going on, you almost always been safe from. You think that you're aware, but your comments cause elevation. Center yourself, filling out with no even edges. And while you drone off, they've been bombing our people reckless. It's all interconnected, cause imminent pressure. If you want a safe space, then launch into the nexus and get to paying attention. We always had a home till your renovations annexed it, then evade our expression. So please understand, it's not my motherfucking burden to educate your perspective. I don't walk around the world with no reparations embedded, and I don't expect to get nothing back for these fucking crackers of meditation and prayers and detonations of mechanisms predicated on tears, separation of borders, and incrementalist pushing they legislation for fear. While my dedication appears to be boiled down to the hue of this melanin in the mirror. Why don't you look in the mirror for once? I was raised through the lens that there's no defying authorities. That bigger picture, the cope for violence and gory scenes. Papa probably thought he was solarizing my spirit, but they taking headshots while we pose as minor minorities. I hate this movie, they been digging the plot, cause them boys on film but still send them a shot. With body cams, I thought that meant that they'd leave it. Ripping them off for band-aid solutions, shit ain't indecent. And brown folks align ourselves with supremacists every time we cater to light skin and the fetishes. Not understanding that without black people we'd never have the privilege to immigrate to the life we live. It's 1965, the Immigration Act that was passed opened the door for those who isn't white, and only cause of civil rights. So us pointing fingers at the community that got us here is so ill-advised, and cause of that shit I won't oblige. Nah.
Listen to me, you will oblige.
Don't oblige to these crackers, I started fire with a match and slit. We've been sleep, I know the blind can imagine. They killed Malcolm and then Hampton while throwing lines on the casket. Since they ended in a coffin, we owe our lives to the activists. It took 23 years for me to honor pain and recognize we not the same. Cause I was young, brown, confused, and making jokes with N-words, never looking inwards. How it go when you misidentify with a struggle that don't reflect yours? That anti-blackness is what got us on enemy front. We putting down a culture that we borrow identity from. They suited up for funerals in a fit of rage while we sagged our pants at it, slang to the shit we say. Our empathy only extends to when we getting paid. Center ourselves, filling out with no even edges. And while we go off, they got Ronald to keep them restless. It's all interconnected, cause imminent pressure. Fuck a safe space, just launch into the nexus and get to paying attention. Cause Britain stole Africa, then enslaved all the children to get the labor expense. So please understand, it's not your motherfucking burden to educate my perspective. You don't walk around the world with no reparations embedded, and you can't expect to get nothing back for these fucking crackers. A pent of hatred and fear and detonation of ghettos that's predicated on tears, separation of class, and incrementalist pushing they legislation for fear. No, your dedication and worth is bigger than any part of the melanin in the mirror.